Well, hello to our viewers in Singapore and all around the world. Welcome to Words and Music. My name is Loretta Alabons. Today we have a very special guest on the show. We're speaking to multi-talented award singer and songwriter Kiana V from the Philippines. You may know her as the only daughter of superstar Gary Valenciano. But for the past few years, Kiana has made a name for herself in both the local and international music scene as a soulful, highly prolific R&B singer and a crowd stunner. Today, we talk to her from Los Angeles. So let's take a listen. Kamusta ka, Kiana?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Well, okay, just for the context, this is a show called Words and Music, and we created it during COVID-19. And we just said, how can we be a contribution? And, while there's no tours, we can certainly still interview acts and all the great new music coming out.
That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so for the context of our viewers and listeners, can you tell us, Kiana, where are you talking to us from today?
Today I am in Los Angeles. I'm currently here right now waiting out this crazy pandemic before I head home back to Manila.
Okay, how long have you been in Los Angeles now?
I've been here for just a little less than 6 months.
That's long.
It is long. I've been here since February, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what have you been doing in Los Angeles? Do you care to share with us?
Well, the reason I came was because, I had a lot of these shows lined up and I got to do one of them before everything started shutting down. But right now I'm currently working on a new project that I hope to be releasing before the year ends. Well, Paradise Rising released one of my tracks, called Safe Place, and they included it in their mixtape called Semilucent, which, Paradise Rising focuses on Philippine talent.
Okay, wonderful. And you contributed a song, Safe Place. Tell us about the song, Safe Place.
Okay, Safe Place, I wrote in November with this amazing producer, Harv and Felicia King. And it's pretty much a song about just really thinking about those what ifs at the end of a relationship. Sometimes you can't help but think, where things could have gone different or the things that you could have done better or, the other person could have done better. And that's what the song is about.
Nice. And we're going to ask you to sing a little bit for us a little later on towards the end. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. So you were talking about you're working on also new music.
It's a project that's been waiting. It's just kind of been waiting since March. But because of, studios being closed and everyone trying to be as safe as possible, we haven't been able to get started on it. And up until recently, we kind of we didn't know how to get started. But now I believe I'm working with two producers that believe in me and I believe in them as well. And I think we share the same vision. So we're able to work on it through Zoom calls and FaceTime calls all of that. And when things are a little safer, then I'll be able to go into the studio and record my vocals.
For this one, is it based in Philippines or is it going to be based in the US?
In terms of getting the project done, it'll be based in the US. It'll all be done here. It's kind of amazing how the two producers that I'm working with, one is Filipino, the other is half Filipino. So it still worked out. Eventually, I do want to head back home. I think I should be heading back definitely before the year ends, to also, share this work over there.
Okay. So for the album, is there going to be like collaborations on this new project you're working on?
Well, it's more an EP. It isn't going to be a full length album, definitely, because I think in terms of where I want to take my next album, I would definitely need to be, working with people in the same room. So I don't want to rush that process. I want to take my time with that and on what I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
We've decided to keep it short and simple, and it's gonna just be me right now. What I want to do is really focus on what I want to say, what I want to write, how I'm feeling right now, the things that I want to share with people, and how I want to express myself.
Wonderful. Now, I just want to touch upon your own career. How did you start?
My dad's in the music industry. He's doing the same thing. He's been doing the same thing for years. And growing up, I would sing along with him, and I would guest on his shows. And I think everyone kind of expected me to pursue a career in music. To be honest, I didn't want to do it. I kind of wanted to figure out my own thing and do my own thing, but I gravitated towards it. And, a few years ago, I finally had the confidence to share songs that I had been writing. I had a great support system. I have a great support system that really pushed me to share what I wanted to say, and I haven't stopped since then. It hasn't been that long. It's been 5 years since I started really being more open. I used to be very shy, camera shy, stage fright, all of it. So I really needed the right team to push me.
Yeah, coming from supportive parents, what did your mom and dad say about your decision?
They always advised me to be myself and not be too swayed by everything that's going on around me, because every artist is different, and not to compare, because I know it gets really hard when you get stuck in that rut, comparing yourself to other people. They were very happy that I finally made the decision, because there was a lot of, I kind of want to do it. I really love to sing. But I don't know if I can see myself, being under the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of was running away from that. I enjoyed my semi-invisible life. But there was a passion in me that I couldn't fight. And it was the right time. And I'm very grateful that nobody rushed me into making this decision. And I made it for myself. I was able to make it for myself.
It's just meant to be, I guess.
I was studying I spent a summer studying in London, and I was studying design. I thought that was the career for me, but in the middle of studying design, I was writing and recording songs. So that's when I thought, there's something wrong here. I think there's something else that I'm meant to be doing.
Wow.
And yeah.
Okay, no, that's really a nice story. Thank you for sharing that, Kiana. Thank you so, upfront about it too.
I hope that somehow, if anyone's listening, that's kind of fighting what they feel like they should be doing and trying to avoid that, then my story kind of helps you make a decision for yourself as well.
Mm-hmm. So besides, I know you're a big mental health advocate, and you've also been very vocal about the Black Lives Matter movement. And you were at the protest a few months back. So any thoughts on this issue?
For me, I think so many people have just forgotten to be kind. I know that, I don't have all the answers, but I do know that this is a humanity issue. You can't and shouldn't judge someone based off of how they look, the color of their skin. And there's just too much of that's been going on. And I think enough is enough. I think that for a very long time I was afraid to stand up for the things that I believe in, and it just, again, enough is enough. I had to realize that I do have this platform, I do have a voice, and if I'm not going to use it to stand up for the right things and to stand up with, people who are being oppressed, then it's a waste.
Yeah, certainly. Not too long ago, you performed with Tabitha Nauser from Singapore.
It was a night that the Tourism Board of Singapore had, planned for a way for them to connect with a Philippine audience. And so they brought Tabitha to Manila, and I sang with her on one of her songs, and she sang with me on one of my songs. And it was just a really amazing night to see, these two cultures support each other under one roof, and it was nice. I was learning a lot as well from the Singapore team, as I'm hoping they learned some stuff too from the Philippine team. And it was really a great night.
Great. And do you see yourself coming to when all this is over, COVID-19? Do you see yourself coming here?
I love Singapore. I was there for Music Matters last year in September. And I really enjoy being in Singapore. So the moment that I have a chance to come back and visit, obviously I'll be back.
Okay. We're looking forward to it. And Kiana, could you just maybe sing us out like 2 or 3 verses for Safe Place?
Okay. Oh, the after party's dying, and the only thing I'm craving is you. Must be something in this drink, 'cause it really got me thinking about you. Damn, it's really over. Ain't the same, see it different when I'm sober. At the bar where I know you might show up, I rehearsed in my head what I'd say. What if you chose to tell me what's on your mind? What if I didn't give you space, give you time? Would you have say, 'cause you might say, please.
Thank you so much, Kiana. All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to more music.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Kiana. Okay, bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to Kiana V's acapella version of Safe Place. And we can't wait to see her in Singapore real soon for a full-blown concert. Now, if you'd like to know about other guests we have on the show, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our social media accounts at LAMC Productions. And we also have another channel called Words and Music. Good news is we have a podcast edition of the show. So you also can tune in on Spotify, Google, Apple, and Omni. So until next time, my name is Loretta Alabons for Words and Music. Take care.